Well, the main reason we did the meeting was that Mr. Beard's last meeting said that we were unwilling to cooperate. And we disagreed with that, with the proposals that we made. And it come down to we couldn't go back to the membership with anything till the final budget came out, and that's not till July. So all the previous meetings, he kept saying you should give all this stuff up, so they couldn't give me a cost. So we asked for another session.
Well, unless we come up with an agreement that amends their current collective bargaining agreement that says they get their merit increases on April of 2009, what am I in now? No, I'm sorry, April 2010, then there's really nothing that we have to agree to.
The issue about the uniforms, I keep bringing it up, and they said that they don't want us to come to scenes in shabby uniforms. For the last 2-year budgets, they took out all capital items. So we're not allowed to buy any new trucks. My argument was to take the uniform out because I don't care how I look. I just like to be able to get to the job and do what we got to do.
We can sit there all day and talk about, well, you should spend less on uniforms, or you should spend less on office supplies, and you should do all these things, but those aren't part of the collective bargaining agreement. Just their wages, hours, terms, and working conditions are in the collective bargaining agreement. So if we're not going to amend those, there's really nothing that has to be agreed to.
Well, I do know that, and I don't know if it's a deadlock, but I do know that last year, during the budget hearings, we often heard the comment that we're going to have to think differently, do something different, as well as encourage the employees to step up to the plate and bring information that might be in the mode of cost savings. Well, knowing that we had just finished giving a proclamation to an organization that did do that, and we commend them for it. I was made to understand that the firefighters had been doing the same thing all along, and they had done so last year. That the talks were curtailed just right before the budget papers were finalized, and that would be tragic because they do have the experience and they know where to save and they have good recommendations.
And look, at the end of the day, we're hoping that being that the general non-union employees are not getting any increases, whether it be a COLA or a merit or step increase. The Teamsters agreed to forego their COLA and their merit and step increases. That we're just hoping the IAFF union follows suit with that.
But open talks are open talks, and I'm very pleased that both sides had the opportunity to meet, as you were present at the meeting, that there is an open line of communication.